Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome to the night shift. How you doing? Katie, how are you? Early in the chat, let me tell you. Big ups to you, big ups guest 289. Welcome to Healthy Love. Glad to have you. Big ups to those tuned in on TuneIn Radio, the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, rockthebox.net, and all the other affiliates taking the show right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world. Big ups to those tuned in on Pulse Media Group. And of course, right here, the home of the night shift. What's the home of the night shift? KevinStew.com. Welcome. Glad to have you. Couldn't do it without you. And believe me, I would never, ever want to try. Kicking it off a little Downtime. This is Downtime Singleton. The track is called Chill in Jamaica. This segment is brought to you courtesy of Pulse Media Group. When being in the moment is priceless, I just want to give them a call. 754-999-6020. They'll capture your moment, they'll stream your moment. They can set you up with a moment just like this one that I have right here, right now going on, that you're watching me on. Pulse Media Group, give them a call. And when you do, call my name.
You're supposed to be, oh yeah. Come chillin' at Jamaica. You walk along the island. Come chillin' at Jamaica. Spend time with Singleton. Come chillin' at Jamaica, Jamaica. You walk along the island. Come chillin' at Jamaica. Spend time with Singleton. I don't know where you're supposed to be. That's close to me. Jump down, let's have fun on the beach, you know, G. Can relax your body, gotta hit it, lead. Time to one white, but no over one time. I'm not making you the wine, always up on time, like sunshine in a Jamaica. You say your mother just call, you wanna ask her another day. I'm chillin' at Jamaica. You walk along the island. Come chillin' at Jamaica. Spend time with Singleton. Come chillin' at Jamaica, Jamaica. As you make every year, all our vibes we just a bill. Smoke up the best from West, be a pot a bubble up. I just so all say you're chill. And I'm not for yours, giving it a down. So we have it touch you one, so it's set when you roll with the young. Next morning a beach with the sun, with your any in a hand. Real bad man, make you chillin' at Jamaica. You walk along the island. Come chillin' at Jamaica. Spend time with Singleton.
I know someone who'll be chilling in Jamaica real soon, changing their whole life. Best experience you ever get. Oh gosh, in national dish. This is when you're having destination weddings. And your destination is the lovely island of Jamaica. This is Downtime Singleton. Track called Chill in Jamaica. I want to say big ups to everybody else from around the Caribbean. My friends hailing from Guyana, Barbados, Trinidad, Antigua, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Dominica, St. Vincent, the Grenadines. It kind of makes you think that I paid attention in geography when I was a child, right? Should at least know a few other countries in the Caribbean, right, Sean?
No, you might be just calling countries of people you know they're from.
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host for the evening, Mr. the Honorary Dr. Sean Garity. Bridget, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I still hear like a slight echo on my side.
I don't know why you hearing an echo on your side. I have no echo going on.
It's a brand new phenomenon on my side. So, it seems like it's gone now. So, we'll just work with it.
Yeah, work with it and we'll work through it.
But listen, I found something very funny. Not even funny.
It was ha funny or funny.
Yeah, I learned two things over the weekend. One, did you know that Napoleon, that warrior fighter, whatever they call him,
the guy with the shot complex,
was actually defeated by a group of rabbits.
Wait, what?
So they went to this mission with the rabbits, right? And sent the rabbits out to do one thing, but then the rabbits turned around and started attacking them, and they retreated. Yo, this is some funny stuff.
What?
And, yeah.
So
yeah,
he had battle rabbits?
He had some battle rabbits. I'm going to call them battle rabbits. And they were supposed to do something else, and it ended up turning on them.
No. All right. I may not know much about animals. But, rabbits?
Yeah, man, rabbits.
So their violent side is what?
I don't know. I don't know the details of this.
No, I need for you to do some more research on this one, Garity. Come on, man. You can't.
Listen, I heard it from a very reliable source, so I just ran with it.
You heard it from you heard it from
I was listening.
Kung Fu Rabbit Trainer.
Yeah, I was listening to the NPR's Wait, Don't Tell Me. It's a game show about stuff. And that was one of the questions that they asked, you know, how the rabbits, you know, which one of these occurred? And it was all about rabbits. And the answer was that the rabbits defeated Napoleon. I was like, wow.
Well, there's not much of a height difference. But, come on.
You're the monster. But you're the monster. Even rabbits were an endangered species and they were protected.
What kind of rabbits were these?
Anyway, let's not worry too much about Bugsy Bunny. But the other thing was
Kung Fu Ninja Bunnies.
Speaking of food, so apparently lizards, the iguanas that are over in South Florida right now, it's free reign to kill them. Free reign, baby.
Well, I hear the meat is real good.
I want to try it.
Okay. So, if you have an iguana problem, you can hit up Sean Garity on social media. That's SeanGarity, Sean Garity.
Yeah, I didn't say I was going to come kill him. I said I eat him.
You're going to eat them live?
No, I mean, somebody can kill them and then we'll cook them.
So, who's going to treat them after the killing? The seasoning and the skinning and all that?
Probably can deal with that, but, you know, running alive is that might be an issue. Did I say that out loud?
So, all right, all right. Have you tried gator?
Yes, I have.
Do you also say it tastes like chicken?
It actually did taste like chicken because
I
initially
thought so
I thought
too.
it was chicken
I thought so
because
too.
I was at this. Huh?
I thought so too. I've,
I was at this soccer game. I was announced at the soccer game at FIU,
hmm.
and they were playing University of Florida. So they serve, they bring food up to the press box, yada yada yada.
Right.
And I'm there getting ready to eat it, and then somebody says, "Yo, that's alligator." I was like, "No, I didn't know." So I was like, "Don't mind if I try." So
That's what they had. Fried gator tail
I think it was fried, yeah, fried or yeah, it was fried.
in a flour butter.
I can't recall if it was battered or not, but I do remember it was the way they prepared it. It came out soft
Hmm.
and it was very lean,
Yeah.
uh, but it seemed to have just a slight layer of fat on the top.
Hmm.
I guess up the skin, the layer between the skin and the hide or whatever you want to call it. But it was really good meat. And I
Yeah.
actually think I ate dog when I was in South Korea. And the only reason I think I ate dog was because every day at mealtime,
Hmm.
we had this very thinly sliced steak. The steak was so thinly sliced you could see through it.
Huh.
And when we were driving through, the chaperone said, "Yeah, we raise dogs in the cooked, just like you raise chickens, and we eat them as a delicacy."
Right.
I was like, So I was like, maybe that's it.
$5 mignon.
Spider young.
Boy,
Listen,
I don't
respectfully
know.
to everybody out there, I am open to almost any kind of meat. Okay,
Mm.
um, I'm not, you know, advocating veganism. I wouldn't do that. But I mean, I don't overeat meat though, to be quite honest. But the thing is,
You'll
I'm
sample
open to
it.
trying any meat. I'll try it. I ain't gonna lie, I'll try it. I'll try a frog too.
Because
The spring chicken.
it's consumed somewhere by a culture, and it's as natural to them as chicken is to us.
Yeah,
So could it be that bad? Probably not.
can't be that bad.
It's wrapping the mind around the idea that this is something that you viewed in one way all your life.
Right.
It's like octopus.
Mm.
Um, I cannot wrap my mind around consuming octopus.
Isn't that what they call calamari?
Yeah,
I tried the plain ones. Didn't like it.
and it's the same thing with escargot, and it's the whole wrapping of the mind around it.
Mm.
For all the foodies out there, Sir Rockwell, big ups. But Twiggy, big ups. Some real foodies. I I would try some of these things prepared by, I don't know, a chef Ira Sinclair or a Mark Cameron, because I guess because of the Jamaican connection, and I don't expect them to steer me too wrong.
Mm.
But it's again the wrapping of the mind around it. I used to grow up eating crabs, and
Yeah.
I guess if you can grow up eating crab, you can grow up eating. You can decide to eat anything: snake,
I never,
mongoose.
I never liked crabs.
Getting them or eating them?
Eating them.
Oh,
I just couldn't Like I was like, okay, so where's the meat? Where is the meat? And then you bite that leg, and it's like just juice, 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 and it's just
I don't know what it was about eating crabs. I don't know. I don't know. But crab, shrimp, swims, lobster. I grew up eating all those things,
mm,
and all of a sudden I became allergic by the time I hit
ooh,
preteen.
ooh,
And it's not like I'm missing anything really. I still eat fish.
mm.
I probably would end up in trouble if I tried conch again. I used to have conch too, but these things, and conch is just an oversized snail. So
Uh-huh.
uh, I don't know. Have you had conch? You eat conch?
Yeah, I had conch before, but
Then,
please don't bring me no oysters. Don't bring me no oysters.
well, how you gonna do conch and not do oyster? And you know what they say about oysters, right?
I know what they say about it, but
Yeah. So you're gonna do conch, but you won't do oysters. Why?
it's just I don't know.
But you
I just
try
can't do the
anything.
oyster thing. Yeah, but there's something about how oysters look that I just can't get with.
All you do is just open the shell and you scoop it and you suck it and you're gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't.
Is it the sucking out of
Anyway,
the
we talk.
shell that's bothering you?
I don't know what it is. I just can't get with it.
Oh, come on, Sean. Relax. Chill out. Take a chill pill and just do it.
I'm trying to relax about that, but that one got me all stressed out.
Just do it, man. Alright, so for those of you who didn't see any of our posts today, this evening, tonight's show is about the importance of downtime. Hence the reference to chilling out and just doing it. Importance of downtime. And I think really and truly someone is kind of throwing stones at me with this topic, but I won't call any names to say who. I'll just say, Sean, how do you feel about downtime?
I think downtime is incredibly important. You know, I don't know. You were you able to listen to the clip I sent you?
Yeah, I was listening to it. I was
I was
listening to
hoping
it.
we'd be able to play a part of that clip. Um, but trust me, it's extremely important. You know, but I think to read out of the context of it, you know, it's important to look at what gets us to that point where downtime becomes important. In other words, the stress. Where's the stress coming from? How bad is stress to us?
Hmm.
And what would stress do to you? You know, you have some people, and them telling them age and saying, I'd like to take care of my youth. You know?
Right. You hear
And
somebody
that's,
say they're
yeah.
25 and they look like your 40-year-old cousin. Uh,
Like, honestly, when I just came to America and I started meeting people who were 20 little bit, and
mm-mm.
them are telling me to them at 20 little bit, and I'm looking at them like, oh, hell, you know, you're not 20 little bit. It's only
The
40.
lies, the lies. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
I
Yeah,
couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, you're 22.
it's a rough life. It's the rough life. That's all I can say. And it's the way that they live. And I shouldn't even say they, because I'm a part of that life now. I find myself
Uh,
living in a similar pattern more often than not. which is why I don't know who it was that put you up to this tonight. But it's okay. You're still my brethren. I won't hold it against you.
No, you see, because you see, yesterday was a perfect day to chill. Down here in South Florida, we had a tropical storm.
Yes.
The place is dark the whole day. You didn't have work, and I was telling my brother, say, "Yo, this today is a day where if I didn't have children, it'd be a perfect day to just chill." and it started to cross my mind because I also rewatched this movie called Office Space, and the main character Peter, he went to the doctor to get hypnotized so he could relax more, become up, whatever, to find out what's going on in his relationship.
Right.
And the doctor who put him under the spell died during the spell, so he never got to take him out of the spell.
Why you call it a spell? It's just
He was in a trance.
hypnosis.
He hypnotized the man, see? So the man under the spell, the doctor dead during the hypnosis process. So the man leave the office, just chilled, chilled.
Right.
And he went to his job and just didn't care. He went to his job and just like wrote down walls literally. So he was in a cubicle and he went there with his drill and took down the walls from his cubicle.
Mm-hmm.
And when his boss is talking to him, he just like, yeah, whatever. And then the boss told him he had to come in the weekend. And homeboy slept through the weekend. And did they fire him? No. When the auditors came in, they promoted him.
I guess that's the importance of chilling every now and then, and not being too wound up. You said Office Space. Why does that movie sound?
Office Space.
That sounds so familiar.
It is hilariously funny. I think it came out 1996 or 99. I can't remember. But it's hilariously funny.
I can't tell the last time I watched a movie. I haven't had time to chill.
Hey, if you can, take the time to chill and watch this movie. Anyone listening to this podcast right now, to this show, go ahead and watch that movie, Office Space.
Right.
Jennifer Aniston is also in that movie.
Just chill out and watch it, and listen to this show.
All the above.
So, it inspired you to
Yeah.
throw this stone at me. Okay, cool. I get it.
I mean, if I use liquor, so it's blowing up it out.
Hey, I'm wearing the cap because it fits. I yesterday I did have one of those days that turned out to be just one of them lazy as it is, I saw what outside looked like. I never experienced it. I didn't step out of my house once. Not once.
And there was no mail, so you don't need to step on at all.
And I had things to do. There was, at one point, I knew I needed to go on the road, and I was like, yeah, not gonna happen. And it didn't happen. And today rolled in, and life went on. What can I say? Life goes on. So, let's see what exactly we can learn from the importance of downtime. Should we really get into this right now? We're almost at break time,
All right, let me tell you before we go to the break, some of the things that cause it.
All right.
That cause the need.
Set it up, Sean. Set it up. Go.
So, a high pressure work day. Craziness. Sometimes like we do in the DJ world, this thing is just not playing how it's supposed to play.
Yes.
Right? Or another time, long commutes. Me personally, I don't have a job where I go the same place every day, the same 20-minute ride or 30-minute drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I get a gig that's like an hour away,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, more than 20 minutes away. I am like, you got to be kidding me. I gotta go this far? Now you have some people. A virgin of mine lives in West Palm Beach and works all the way in Kendall.
And I thought mine was bad.
I'm saying, dude, how much they paying you? Don't tell me you have no regular job making $100,000 a year. For some people, that's a regular job.
Yeah.
Virgin, if me,
I have
I'm
a
gonna
regular
plan
job.
commute there. A $250,000 me need. Straight $250,000, brother.
The boss?
No, not the boss. 250,000 US dollar a year I'm supposed to earn. If you have a chance for a daytime. And you know it's hard if you're driving 2 hours every day. Dude, go to Orlando. Have a good day. You know?
Well,
But that definitely contributes to it. Hmm.
my commute is one way, almost an hour. And typically, I would say my day is the equivalent of about 12 hours. So I can feel his pain. I can feel his
I,
pain.
trust me, I feel the pain for him and I don't even drive that far.
I,
Now, the next thing is,
hmm
you know, you talk raising kids. Now, I think your kids are all grown and big people.
Yeah.
So you had yours young.
No.
See?
Well,
So that means that young relatives.
yeah. Well, my kids are not
Are you
all
older
that
than what you
grown.
look like? Are you 16 or tell me?
My kids are not all that grown. my old,
Oh, they're not.
hey, my big one is becoming a teenager in the new year. So, yeah, my kids are not that grown.
Okay.
But
Take their big fella drive figure out work and then think that I'll drop you off at hospital.
no, you
Drop
give
you
him the
off at stop.
opportunity. Don't get it twisted, you know. You give him the opportunity, he will.
All right. So the other one is, not enough sleep or exercise.
Mm,
These things stress out the body.
I resemble
Right?
that remark.
Now, the one thing I tell you is, like lately, I read something from this athlete, Bernard Lagat. He's a world champion, and all these great things, the long distance races. And one of his foundations, he says, all you need to do is get up and do something each day. Something. He's not going to tell you that you got to run this fast or run this long or whatever. He says, just do something each and every day. And I started following that. And I realized just by doing something every day, I've been feeling so much better each day.
I do something every day. Every
I
day.
mean,
I walk a minimum of 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, one way from the train.
that's about a mile.
One way from the train. So I do it to the office off the train and back to the train from the center. So yeah, I get in. I do that every
About a
day.
mile each day. I mean, 2 miles each day.
Well, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
No, man, that definitely helps. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me, because even in some places they'll say, so ways you can, hijack your workout or do a workout while you're at work. And one of them was to take the stairs instead of the elevator.
Right.
Yeah. And of course, the other thing, the very basics that has everybody running around trying to make ends meet.
Mm.
Now if you think about your work week, you go through a work week. Oh, at 10:31 you take a break. My bad.
Oh yeah, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew and my co-host for the evening, Sean Garity. It's Healthy Love. Welcome to the show. Call a friend, tell a friend. We're talking about the importance of downtime tonight. And I hope you guys are having some downtime just being a part of this show. Katie, Glad you're here. Maybe you can share with us some advice. How about it? You know I always call on you when you're here, Katie. There's no getting away from it. You shouldn't let me know that you're here. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere unless you bring back some people with you, okay? Cool. We'll be right back.
It's easy. Just call us. 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us. 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsing Media Group.
Mr. Vegas Music and Grave Lounge presents ISM, Mr. Vegas album release party, Saturday, September 15 at Crave Lounge, 4519 North Pine Island Road, Sunrise, Florida. ISM, Mr. Vegas 20 years of hits, featuring Renaissance Disco, DJ Wizard, hosted by TC Flex and Jody and Gray. For info, 954-740-3258. That's 954-740-3258. Thanks, Mr.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Greetings, Massive and Crew is the second annual Caribbean Celeb Basketball Game 2018 featuring FFY Team versus BP Records Team, going down on Saturday, October 6th at the Sunset Lakes Community Center Indoor Basketball Gym, 2801 Southwest 186th Avenue, Miramar, Florida. Is going to be at 1:30 p.m. It's a free event. This year's event is in aid of the Shaq's Hope Foundation in order to help those affected by sickle cell disease. Donations will be accepted at the game. Special appearance by Miss Jamaica, Florida 2018, Dion Calendar. Commentary by Sir Rockwell, Nico Rebel, and Echo Slim. Big up our sponsors: Da Flavor Radio, Elite Global, JTMC Enterprise, Rock the Box, The Foundation Radio, South Florida Caribbean News, Music Meets Sports, Reggae Flavors, Real Rockers, All Time Printing, Heavy Beat, Vin Studio, Gifted Roots, GMAC Music Solutions, Miss Jamaica, Florida, Carib Vibes, Like That, and Kevin Stew. It's the second annual Caribbean Celeb Basketball Game.
It's Christina representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin Stew and the Night Shift Radio Show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin Stew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin Stew believing, and that's no doubt. Salute the Night Shift Radio Show, Christina. It's a hot it up. Loud.
nossa vitória. Yeah, yeah. O rei está sentindo saudade dos seus filhos. Mandou seus mensageiros, leve sua carta. Percorre em todos os lugares, enfrente os rios e mares. Oh, suba os montes, desça os penhascos, clame em voz alta até que seja ouvido o que o rei tem escrito. Ele sente falta dos seus filhos, encontrar serão que se havia perdidos. Mas o rei chora, chora, chora por cada um de nós. Vinde todos vós cansados, oprimidos, criança, jovem, velho. Deixe os seus prazeres, voltemos juntos a alegrar o coração do vosso rei, do vosso rei, do vosso rei. Hey, louve ao rei, celebre ao rei.
Welcome back to the show.
Os cansados, oprimidos, o vosso rei vos aliviará.
This segment of the show is brought to you courtesy of GMAT Music Solutions. In the background, new music coming from Portugal.
Todos vós cansados, oprimidos, o vosso
Son of Mauricio Diaz.
o vosso rei.
It's called Salve ao Rei.
O rei está sentindo saudade dos seus filhos. Mandou
Translated,
leve sua
Save the King.
percorre em todos os lugares, enfrente os rios e mares. Oh, suba os montes, desça os penhascos, clame em voz alta até que seja ouvido o que o rei tem escrito. Ele sente falta dos seus filhos, encontrar serão que se havia perdidos. Mas o rei chora, chora, chora por cada um de nós. Vinde todos vós cansados, oprimidos, crianças, jovens, velhos. Deixe seus prazeres, voltemos juntos a alegrar o coração do vosso rei, do vosso rei, do vosso rei. Hey, louve ao rei, celebre
Hey,
ao
lady song.
Vinde todos vós cansados, oprimidos, o vosso rei vos aliviará.
Fresh off her show,
Aliviará. Hey, louve ao rei.
lady song just added a show to the week.
Cansados, oprimidos, o vosso rei vos aliviará.
So now she's on Tuesday and Thursday.
Aliviará.
On Tuesday she's on from 9 to 10.
O vosso rei vos aliviará.
On Thursday from 7 to 10.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, salve o rei. Oh,
So much to do, right, lady song?
yeah, yeah, yeah. O vosso rei vos aliviará. Yeah.
Salve ao Rei is the title of the track. Mauricio Diaz. Hey. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. 773-789-STEW gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. That's the number to call, number to text. Of course, you can visit the chat room, kevinstew.com. We welcome you. We're first of all, it's a judgment-free zone. So you come in, you speak your piece. We accept you just the way you are. We're a food-loving people. So we take you just as I am. You'll get that one next week. my co-host for the evening, Sean Garity, on the line. Sean, so like I said, we're talking about the importance of downtime. And as we're on the break, Katie gave us a little bit of advice. Katie said, everyone needs a break. It's important to take a break and refresh your spirit in order to push on. It's just that everybody takes their breaks differently. But Sean, you had started giving us some reasons why we get stressed.
Mm-hmm.
So, children, jobs, spouses. You said spouses, right?
No.
Oh, my bad. Delete. What else did you say? This is where you throw me a lifeline. Quick, man.
No, so right now, I have to go over those things. And I hear an echo again.
Something wrong with your ears,
Let me
but
turn on my phone.
greetings, guest 249. Welcome to the show.
So, one of the things I did is that there's something that stress does to the body, and which is why, getting away and relaxing is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you have stress, it makes it difficult to control your emotions. right?
Okay.
It can impair your ability to control your emotions. So you just go crazy, just, you know. Ladies like to call it PMSing.
I was
Now,
about
number
to
two,
say, but you know, I'm glad you said it because I'm the one who's always getting into trouble.
you're good man, you're good man. You know, worry about that thing.
Okay, cool.
It says that stress can also promote diseases. You
Right.
know, it has been linked to include cancer, lung disease, fatal accident, suicide, cirrhosis of the liver. Now, I'm not saying that the stress caused it. Is that there's a possible correlation to it. You
Right.
know, high stress used to be situations in people with high stress.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is number three, stress can affect your love life. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
can get you out the mood, so it could affect your weight, your testosterone levels, and your sexual desire. You know, it's stress.
Yeah, we need to be stress free for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see. That's why we do the healthy love. You know, these
And,
things are important.
and even with pregnant women, high levels of stress in pregnant women,
Mm-hmm.
that those things may also trigger changes in their children as they grow, specifically behavioral and developmental issues. Like you
Mm.
see, the kids is always angry all the time
Yeah,
because mom is always angry all the time.
it
I'm telling
makes
you, a
sense.
lot of times, if you look at a family, if you look at mom and dad, you see the children the same way. They do the same thing.
Mm.
Now, here's one that blew my mind when I was looking at this topic. Stress can ruin your teeth and gums.
Stress. You know, I've talked about stress before, but as it relates to teeth and gum decay, I
Hmm.
can't say that I came across that one. I don't remember coming across that one at all.
Because when some people are stressed, they grind their teeth,
Yeah, I get that. It makes
and it's the
sense.
constant grinding that creates the issue.
But one would think that grinding would lead to stress relief.
Mm.
This is where you just move right along.
Moving right along. So again now, but here's something that you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
They concluded that the pressures of marriage, parenthood, work, and lack of romantic involvement were factors in periodontal disease.
Okay, so you suppose is a part of it.
Definitely, definitely,
Okay.
firework.
All right. Cool. As long as
But
it is
remember, I think it was
proven.
this been Gregor Isaacs or D Brown had a song years ago. Why you nagging so, girl? Why you nagging so?
Yeah.
Remember that tune there? Anyway,
Fab Five had done it too.
it's probably them. Because I remember them I looked at that time, we didn't pay attention. Because we hear tune and like tune. So stress can also ruin your heart. It can physically damage your heart muscle. You know, because what the stress hormone does is it increases your heart rate and it constricts your blood vessels. This means your heart rate works harder and increases the blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Stress can make you gain weight.
So
Yeah.
the ones that lose weight, are they stress free?
That's not even, again, correlation, not cause and effect.
All right, go
Oh
on.
boy. All right. So what they look at is this. What they say can make you put weight gain.
Mm-hmm.
That people who are in stressful situations are likely to consume 40% more food than normal.
Comfort food.
You know, like the binge eating, the late night eating.
Yeah.
You know, and I could see. I think I went through a period like that when I was living in New York because they were this spot every Friday night, Virgin. I would get up out of bed like at midnight, 1 o'clock, drive to this spot and buy jerk chicken and jerk pork, come back home, eat it, and go back to sleep
Religiously.
religiously.
I think it's just the missing jerk food from home on the weekend because that kind of used to be a thing that
Dude,
I would do with
dude,
my
I
friends back
lived with
home.
Jamaican people who owned a Jamaican restaurant.
All right.
Moving,
You have no excuse. I can't
I'm
help you with
putting
that one.
myself out there, people. Trust me.
Lady Song says no more stress for me.
Now, stress can also make you look older.
Right.
Remember, they look like I like pick certain people.
Right.
Yeah. Because what it does is it messes with the structures on the end of the chromosomes. So the new cells can't grow quickly. So you don't look so young and fresh.
Mm,
So it's like you have maintained the old cell them.
right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, stress can also weaken your immune system. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the connection here between mind and body cannot be underestimated, of course.
Right.
Right? That's because the high demands of stress puts on your body make the immune system suffer, which makes you vulnerable to colds and infections.
Right.
Remember, our cells are under constant attack, but that's why it's recommended that you always take some kind of vitamin C, some kind of multivitamin during the course of the day. Because we appreciate the fact that you have a long commute, you have a wife, you have children, you get stressed out at the job from the customers or your bosses, and from all angles.
I'm gonna help you out here, Sean. Let's just say you have a
Mm.
spouse.
All right, you have a spouse, right? So all these things, when you combine it, it's eating away at our immune system, it's eating away at our cells.
Yeah.
That's why you have to have proper self-protection.
Right.
Eat right, but most of us, and the problem with eating right, even now, and something I learned also, watching this program over the weekend as well, is being healthy things we watch. One of the things they talk about with the food is that you're eating a food that is not in season. It's not doing what it's supposed to
Yes.
do to your body. Blew my
Yes.
mind.
Is
So
it,
if
but
the fruit is not in season, it's not going to be as effective for you.
but here's a problem with that in this country. You don't really know what is in season and what is not anymore. Because
You can't, yeah.
the things that used to be grown seasonally are now being grown artificially all year round.
I mean, you can find out what's really in season. You can. But the other part of that caveat is when they make the food for commercial use, it goes beyond shelf life. It
Yes.
goes to the fact that you're building the skin thicker so it can travel and be picked by machines and be
Right.
dropped on the floor from warehouse to warehouse and don't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
have this
doesn't have
thick
seeds
coat
anymore.
when you look at the nice, because I used to wonder, when I just come to America, is America, when you say orange as orange, to me, orange always green. A 1 and 2 times you say orange at Jamaica, don't it?
Thank you very much. I used to have an orange tree.
And the orange always green. Like they say, you might find a one orange or get a little orangish, right? Yellowish.
Right.
But they were always green.
My limes, the very same way. The lime tree was right beside my orange tree.
Green.
Yep.
So, you come up far now, the thing they're yellow. Because they're being produced for certain things. Those things add to the stresses of your body.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the stress can actually can lead to long-term disability. I don't know
No.
what to tell you, because once the cells are damaged, you're damaged. And
Yeah.
you just got to try to work it back.
One of the things we talk about quite a bit, you and I, Sean, is taking care of ourselves on a cellular level. And we're not talking about cellular phone level. We're talking about the core, the foundation of all living things. The cellular level. Because once your cells start becoming diseased, then
Disordered and then diseased.
yes, thank you. When that starts happening, it's not a superficial treatment that you have to go get. You have to get that deep cellular treatment. And a lot of the things that we're exposed to affect us on a cellular level. And we don't really realize it. We see the effects of, and we say, oh, this is starting to happen. Let me go down to the store and buy this. So I can take care of the symptoms of it and feel better. And throughout all of this, missing the mark and not treating ourselves or getting treated on the cellular level. And as a result, we miss out. I have changed, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. Products in my house have been changed out because some of the products, especially cleaning products, they affect me. And if they affected me, then they're affecting everybody in my house. I have to look out for our well-being.
As the man of the house, and the parents, the leaders of the home should do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to teach the children wrong.
And here it is, Katie giving us advice in the chat room. It's a huge deal. We need to eat the right foods and get activity in our daily schedule. Yeah. But it's not just the food. This is it now. Sorry, Sean, you were saying.
What I was saying is, McDonald's, Burger King, etc., they advertise to two sets of people.
The hungry
One
and
of those
who?
two sets of people,
The hungry and who?
the young kids and the grandparents. Right?
Okay.
Because when you're young, you will identify the M before the M McDonald's and before you know the M in the alphabet.
Right.
It's proven scientific fact. Now the thing about it is, once I hook you as a child on Happy Meals, etc., I can let you go once you turn teenager and you start work and you have your own money and you live, and you start happy again. And then you have kids. Your mother and father need to shut them up as the grandparents and you feed them the McDonald's. That makes them happy. That's why it's called a Happy Meal.
Right.
You see, it's not by coincidence, people. So what you have to do is to break those cycles. You have to introduce the kids to proper products, proper shopping, proper ways of identifying good things for your body and bad things for your body. You know, that's why I'm going to tell people. I use a vitamin from Melaleuca. It's called Peak Performance.
Right.
I use it every day. Our president at age 70 just set a world record in skid rowing. Is that the one that sit down on the thing and do the rowing thing?
Right.
For his age group. One at 69 and one at 70. Right? And the athlete I mentioned before, Bernard Lagat, he also uses the products. And what I'm realizing is, bro, I listen to too much stuff. You know, so when people have no money in the bank account, they don't check it. Are they afraid to look at it when the money are on low? You know, you have a big bill account, you know.
It
but you're afraid
induces
to check the
stress.
bank account to see what you can do for help yourself.
But it induces stress.
That's because we conditioned ourselves that way to avoid certain information. And then now, the other part is when you have enough money in there, you look on it every day like, yo, look for that key.
Either way, I don't look at mine because it induces stress.
Yeah, and you know, where I was going with this is, we tend to avoid things that we know are good for us long term. But when we get into a crisis, Like when the doctor say, we need 10 grand or chop off your foot.
Right.
Tell me how you find the 10 grand, Virgin. Tell me how.
Beg,
But somehow,
borrow,
if I
and
tell you,
thief.
but somehow if I tell you, Kevin, invest $30 every month for the next 20 years, which comes out to way less than $10,000.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's too much, man. That's too much. That's too much. $30 a month now. $30 a month. That's too much. Because we try to avoid certain things.
Oh, when it comes to taking care of your health, though, is there a price tag?
There's no price tag to it. But there is a price tag because of the time. Remember, you know, what you and I are doing takes a certain level of commitment and understanding that if you keep buying these things here, this is what's going to happen down there.
Right.
So again, people, you don't just get old and get disease and get sick. That's what them teach you to believe, that you're supposed to get old and get sick and dead. No, you will just get old and just dead one day. See?
Well, pretty much that's how they did it in the old days.
Eh?
That's pretty much how they did it in the old days when they lived off the land.
Yeah, you just live and then just dead one day.
Mm-hmm.
No sickness, no symptoms, no nothing. You just dead. I'm not like, I prefer that than to see myself come down to, and you start looking up at your parents and say, boy, I need to go run, you know. Look there. We put the video from 90, you know, when, Lord of God, I know we need 3 people to carry me.
Yeah, because he can't even walk.
Yeah. But to bring everything together, people, is with a stress life, sympathy is the end of the stress, for reducing stress. Take some more vacations. Space out your time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unplug from your cell phone and everything. Because one thing I notice is, even myself sometimes, I catch myself doing it. As soon as I get up, I check the phone.
No.
So what I start doing now, I leave the phone in the living room.
So as soon as you go to the living room, you check the phone.
Well, at least if I get up and I just lay down for a little while, it's not the first thing I do. You know, you can take some time to gather yourself. Some people sleep the phone by their head, next to them pillow.
Yeah.
What if it's important? What you gonna do at 3 in the morning if it's important? There's nothing you can do.
The only reason why my phone is on the nightstand near to my bed is because that is where my alarm is. Yeah, I should get an alarm clock. But
you should. You should. In one of the programs I follow, they say, you know what? Stop being lazy. Go get an alarm clock.
Yeah, you should. Or a clock radio.
Yeah. Those things are so useful. And they don't cost more than $5?
There's one that I saw that I really like though, where you can put your phone on it and it amplifies no connection, it amplifies the volume of your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was really cool, and I've been looking into getting one, and I forgot about it until just now. It's a clock radio. But yet again, the phone would have to be on the radio, so it's the same place.
I'm looking online. You can get one for $9.99.
Yeah.
Come on. Instead of buying your co-worker their latte, say, you know what? I'm gonna keep my $6 today, and I'm gonna buy me a clock radio so I can wake up and leave my phone outside or turned off.
Yeah, man, I turn off my phone and the alarm works, so I'm good with that.
See one here for $6.99.
Oh, I see it. You're showing me. Yeah, I see it. This guy.
But anyway,
come go out of your bed.
No, but seriously, I can give I can give 5 minutes tonight. But you know, as we listen to what we're talking about, and we'll bring it full circle, it's important to take that time off. One of the things I don't like, if I'm gonna, I want a little mini vacation, but can't bring nobody with me. I don't want to bring the wife. I don't want to bring the them. These times are important for you and for them.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta go away for a day or two just for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, get yourself a hotel room on the beach. And you know what? Don't even go outside. Room all day and take room service. You know,
that defeats the purpose.
Sometimes you just need that. Huh?
That defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it might defeat the purpose, but that's just me though.
You need to go out there, put your feet in the sand, because that provides grounding, which helps to reduce negative ions running around and free radicals running around in your body. Grounding is important.
Very true.
So
I guess why I stay in the room is I don't want to go see nobody want me know. So then go start a conversation with me. Like, yo, I just want to avoid that conversation.
Go somewhere where you don't know people.
Yo, we Jamaicans, man. Somebody's gonna pop up. Yo, Kevin, are you that dog? And you're like,
no, I know me.
Man, I'm just trying to get. We are in the back of my address with General Star. I thought it was safe over here in Idaho.
Right. You're safe nowhere. Everybody know you. Community just got small. Alright, so top of the hour, it's really 4 minutes after. We're gonna take a quick little break. When we come back, Sean has a couple of minutes more that he can hang out with us, or we just might be using it up. I don't know, but I think we might get a couple more minutes out of Sean. So what we're gonna do is take a quick little break, and we come back and we talk a little bit more. I want to look at the importance of downtime for children, because we're typically looking at it for us as adults, but for children, we're gonna look at how it is important for children to have downtime. So we're gonna take a quick little break, and we come back and we roll into the JTMC sponsored segment. We'll be right back. Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
We're off to an early start for a long hot summer, but beat the heat with a dash of lemongrass refresher. This cool thirst quencher is a low sugar beverage made from the fevergrass plant, which has antioxidants, several wellness properties, and is a great lifestyle drink for all ages. Ah, that hits the spot. It's a new great taste. Have one today. Dash Lemongrass Refresher, distributed by Carib Atlantic Distributors. Call 954-614-0919. That's 954-614-0919. Life's a dash. Live well.
JTMC Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, The Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with The Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy P, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Ambalik, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations of the rhythm: Zeal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skelenar, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
It's me, Honeybee. Open the door, dear.
Where you come from this time of morning?
I was just by the corner with them boys sip a juice.
Juice? And we have some no juice here, you come drink now.
Darling, open the door.
Wait, it's what that for your color. Lipstick, beer, no. Just come back to what you come from.
Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. Every day I hope and pray this diner will go away. I can't take it. No, I can't stand it.
No, I can't take it. That's on a Boris Gardner. A track called My Commanding Wife. Welcome back to the show. Numbers to call, numbers to text to get you in touch. 773-789-STEW. That's 773-789-7839.
If I walk down the street,
This segment of the show is brought to you courtesy of JTMC Enterprise.
I can't take it. No, I can't take it.
Marketing and promotions extraordinaire.
And always a fuss and fight. She loves to criticize. And always a fuss and fight. Lord, I can't stand it.
No, I can't stand it.
Oh, my commanding wife, she wants to destroy my life.
So we're talking about things that stress you out and cause all kind of problems in your life. Today alone, I saw videos, and I don't know if this carnival video was this most recent carnival in New York or what, but here was this pair. I don't want to call them a couple. This pair of revelers. Guy dancing with a woman and getting all in and having all kind of fun. And here comes this big dude and just lifts up the guy, walks him over, and the guy is trying frantically to get out of this big dude's grasp and can't do it. And the guy just takes him over to a section of the carnival and just tosses him onto the ground. Actually, he didn't toss him that hard. He kind of placed him and walked away and grabbed his girl and hugged her and walked away. And I'm like, okay. I don't know who having more stress at this point. The guy who was the lightweight, the heavyweight, or the girl.
Fake video.
Which one?
Fake.
Wait, say that one more time.
Fake.
It's fake?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why it's fake.
Yeah.
There's a video where the guy takes the girl to TGIF,
Mm-hmm.
and for her birthday, and she goes off on him during the happy birthday, saying that, I don't want no TGIF for my birthday, you cheap ass, blah, blah, blah. and you look, it's the same big black dude. Then there's another video where the same little skinny dude, Indian looking dude, walking out of a store with the same girl or another chick,
Mm.
and the big dude pops up, picks him up, and throws him into the water, into the fountain at the mall.
Yes.
It's the same group.
You see, that's why I have people like you around, you know. I know which one that isn't fake though is the other one where it seems Latin American and guy circle crowd guy dancing with this woman and out of the crowd comes his wife and drags him off and beats him as she dragging him off. Stress, I tell you. It's a rough life, it's a rough life. But those came to mind with this Boris Gardner. Oh my commanding wife. Alright, so we're talking about the importance of downtime tonight. Believe it or not. And we're going to look real quick at the importance of downtime for children. Now, just as children find enrichment in activities, they also need downtime to just tinker and be alone. In fact, we risk depriving our children of this important time when we schedule too much activities. So, we're often taught that we should keep our children engaged. Too many activities is not good for them. So the question would be why? Well, children apparently enjoy the benefits of unplanned family time. That's the first one. With a full schedule, children don't enjoy the impromptu but often enjoyable moments of time at home. Siblings can create a clever new game or the family decides to take an unplanned visit to the park. A packed schedule risks taking over family time. So extracurricular activities might override family dinners or quality time at a relative's house. A day filled with events also prevents family members from getting to know one another. So it is crucial for us to develop relationships with one another through family play. And it is said that an unplanned family time has the added benefit of helping parents and children learn more about each other. So you know your parents and your parents know you. And that's an essential facet of emotional health. If you feel your parents know you, love you, and care for you, life can be difficult. It can challenge you. It can throw you curves. But you will always have that recollection that you feel beloved. And also, children will actually learn to tolerate boredom and learn patience. You know, you often hear children complaining, I'm bored. I want something to do. Can we play a video game? Problems. Sometimes we feel pressured to entertain our children all the time. We stress ourselves out when we have nothing planned. As if weekends or after school hours demand constant activity. You ever feel that way, Sean?
No.
Good. You're on the right path. But it's good for children to actually be bored. Because when they're twiddling their thumbs or nagging us for things to do, then they get to start thinking. Boredom itself is not a good feeling, but it's an inevitable part of life that we all face. The more children can learn to tolerate and cope with boredom, the more creative they will be with their time. They will learn to use boredom as an opportunity to entertain themselves or to learn patience. If there's one thing that is missing from our society today, it's that gift or that talent of patience. It's missing. We no longer have that characteristic because everything needs to be now. It needs to be instant. So, if your children are bored, good. Let them be bored. Greetings to all the guests in the chat room, 710-382-638. Welcome. Unless you're the same guys that were there before and just change your names. Still, welcome back. Alright. One of the benefits of downtime that you don't find anywhere else is the opportunity to play alone. I did that as a child a whole lot. My sister is 5.5 years older than me, and outside of the fact that she is older than me, she's a girl, and we didn't do the same things. Now, your children playing alone might sound like a horrible thing, but and this works for single, for only childs, if only children. So, if you're a parent of a single of an only child, take note. Independent play is an important skill that children should learn. They should not rely on other people or forms of entertainment to enjoy themselves. They should be able to find joy in creating and playing with their own play alone. When I tell you that I did that a lot, it's probably why I can talk on the radio and not have anybody responding to me. Because there are some people that might take this another way, but that's why this is healthy love. I used to play with myself a lot. Mostly because I didn't have anybody else to play with. Children who can play alone learn to self-entertain and solve problems. They can't learn these skills when they're shuffled from one activity to the other. And playing alone allows them to play without adults directing their move. Independent play gives kids privacy without the watchful eye of an adult or even other children. This is their chance to be silly, vulnerable, or play without judgment from anyone else. This is why this right here is a judgment-free zone also. And children need time to decompress on their own or quietly with family members. Sometimes you can't avoid situations where like you have guests from out of town or you're attending a family reunion weekend. But sometimes you just want your children to just play alone. Hey, hashtag happy. Happy says, I'm learning to take full advantage of downtime. I seek it and enjoy those moments. Listen, once a man, twice a child. As an adult, you're only twice as likely to have fun. You get to have twice as much fun. Well, you're twice as likely to get hurt too, but you get the picture. No, seriously, you don't find that, John, as an adult? Everything just seems to double up.
Well, I find that, and again, I guess because of how life just gets adjusted. But as you were talking, though, there's something that struck my mind. You know, the games that we played growing up, you'll find that you went to, which high school you went? You went to Kingston College, right?
I was at George's, the other side of North Street.
The other side. Were there any games that you guys played at George's that was specific to St. George's College?
I wonder because we used to have there were these walls throughout the campus, these low walls, and we would stuff boxes with paper or other boxes, and we would play a type of volleyball, but we're kicking it. So the type of volleyball with our feet. We did that. We did money football. We did bottle stopper football. Where they even got to the point where there were teams with jerseys and all. You color the paper, you stick it inside the bottle stop, and you got your buttons and and you'd make little goals. So I don't know how many other schools did. I know I got Money TT from Wolmer's.
Money TT is across the board.
Yeah.
All right. The one thing that you did say, you had that volleyball one with your foot.
Yeah.
We had Crabbit Soccer, right? Crabbit Soccer. We had a bunch of abandoned buildings on the property at Calabar.
Right.
They're now used now for like grade 7 or one of those classes they're turning them into. And you're in this box. You're in this room, a classroom. That's whatever the dimension of the classroom. With however number of boys who decide to play. Now, there's really no rules to Crabbit Soccer. That's just to try to score the ball, the box ball.
Right.
But once the ball is on your foot, you are free reign to be kicked, maimed, and stomped. Right?
We had that. We had that. Well, Saturday kick was across the board, but we had that as corridor football.
So you played it on the corridor.
Yeah, we played
it in a pen. Like caged wrestling. Where when you're dead is when you come out.
Yeah.
Last man standing time. I think that's how Crabbit Soccer was.
Right.
But what you find, but the point I'm getting at is, we had Crabbit Soccer, you had corridor football, similar games.
And Morning Cup.
Yeah. So you played that before school starts.
Before school starts, yeah.
Yeah. So you find that you probably had a certain set of rules at STGC, while we had a slightly different set of rules at Calabar.
Yeah.
So that's what the creativity does when you get away from games that have predetermined outcomes.
Yes. Yes.
And that is the total difference here when you talk about kids and downtime. And when you talk about creativity, you as an adult, you ever find yourself thinking to yourself, or like you would say, caught up in your feelings on a long ride home, right? When you're driving by yourself. That is what happens. For me. That is what happens to kids when you take away certain things from them. And it becomes a coping mechanism as well. You cannot expect kids to be in, and forgive me, Bridget, this is why some people, when you have active shooters on campus, why they get caught in the crossfire. Because they don't know how to fight their way out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
So everybody freezes because they don't know what to do. Or they know what to do, but it's information overload because they've not practiced it. They've not practiced it in coming up with a game, in coming up with a story, in coming up with a drawing or something. They have not exercised their brains in that way. I'm not saying that you're bound to get out of it, but why don't you think this happens more in places like Jamaica?
Yeah.
Because if a man starts bust shot, everybody starts to wait. I want to aim it up.
Right.
See?
Right.
And it just becomes a whole different story. I've seen it play out a whole bunch of times. I'm not saying that we're bigger and badder, but what I'm saying is the creativity to kill that situation is there. We don't get frozen in our tracks.
I remember,
You know,
as a child, let me tell you when I was probably about 7 or 8 and I had surgery, and one of my cousins came to visit, and one of my cousins lived there at the house, and we had this old radio, and I don't know why it was that we decided that we could fix this radio. We actually fixed it, and we recorded a whole. They used to have these shows on the radio, these skits.
Mm-hmm.
We recorded one of those skits on the on this radio, and with blank cassettes. Cassette wasn't blank. We just recorded over it, but we made it up on the spot. And I think back on those times, and I just smile to myself, because talk about having a happy. That right there. And I see where our children today don't have things like that. And they're so deprived.
I think it's something that we did. So we didn't have YouTube. I know we're talking about the downtime that we had. So we were just careless with our minds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had this Bridget next door to us. I feel like I'm on the Moth Radio all right now. I'm giving you a story. So this is Bridget next door to us. His name was Roger. He liked my quote-unquote cousin, Francine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But he was a little bit older than Francine, but it didn't matter to him. We're still teenagers. So he really wants to get with her, so to speak.
Right.
And we just got the 2 phones in the house. Same number, 2 phones. Who remembers that? Hands up in the air.
Yep.
So, so we figured out, just like you did with a cassette, how to connect the phone to the cassette recorder and record a conversation. So here's Roger on the phone throwing quote unquote lyrics. Right?
Here we go.
And we are recording this conversation, this whole 12-minute conversation. We recorded it onto a cassette, TDK tape.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of it, Roger says the most boldest, most direct thing, and I'm going to say it in a nice way for the radio.
Right.
So Roger then says to Francine, when you're going to eat the cookie?
Wow.
Talk about BOL, right?
Wow.
And so now we have the evidence on tape. And one summer day in our idleness, because neither Roger nor Francine knew we recorded this.
Seriously?
So in our idleness one day, my father had bought this new sound system.
Oh no.
So you see where this is going. So we put the tape in.
I'm embarrassed for Roger right now.
And here we are, playing this thing, decibels tone down the block, and across the oceans of Causeway, touching the suntan bodies of Earthsport. Hey, so one of us, I don't know if it was me or another bridge in ruin, was talking to Roger at the fence like nothing's going on.
Right.
But during that whole spiel, he picks up that is his voice on the phone, on the radio, with Francine.
Oh, wow.
Now, mind you, Francine left the building for foreign for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger is an Indian youth, a brown in Indian youth. And Roger turns red.
Jeez, boy.
Yo, Kevin, What was it? I say every man for themselves, you know.
Did Roger by chance have a stutter?
No.
Okay. It's not the same Roger did.
Roger didn't have a stutter. Yo, Roger threw some big stone at you, man. Yo, stone hit the ground so hard it flew up 10 feet in the air.
If Roger used to go St. Richard's, then it's the same Roger, though.
No, man, he went to Roger, rich boy, man.
Oh, okay.
Roger went to Moses. What a school before he got champion name? That school there. What's one of them rich
Peter and Paul?
school that Roger used to. My brother Peter and Paul or something like so.
Ah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here, this is us going on memory lane. Things that our children are deprived of. This was downtime. This was our downtime growing up.
This is our downtime. So after this episode of Roger's Fit, we finally sit down and laugh about it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I still had that tape.
You alone, because I am sure that Roger is real happy that you don't at this point.
And I don't think Francine returned to the island.
It's because of you. Because of you.
She's somewhere down in Kendall right now, and I don't think she ever heard the tape. So that was interesting.
I think she will find out real soon. Well, Sean, I want to thank you for the trip down memory lane. I went down there. You came right there with me. But don't lose sight of everything that we've been talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom line is downtime is important. And when you take the time out to unplug, to unwind, to just detach, you end up with your body thanking you for it. When you can think back and have that good laugh to yourself and you get those feel good feelings, it helps your body on a cellular level.
One last one before I go, because I really have to go, but this conversation is so awesome. After a hurricane, do you notice how much closer families are, and even your neighbors and the whole community?
Yeah, because TV now work. There are certain creature comforts that you don't have, and you're forced to go back to the basics of communication. You walk next door and you knock on your neighbor's door, and you have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You interact directly as a result of being unplugged. Yeah. That's all it is. Just being unplugged. So outside of the fact that the creature comforts of air conditioning are missing in times of high humidity, everything else is just blissful. Because that kind of connection, you don't find it any other time. Unless you go camping. I don't do the camping thing. I can't tell you that now.
I did camping. I did camping, and that's the weirdest thing when I come to America. You drop your kid off at 7 in the morning and pick up at 3 in the evening. What the heck?
No, that's day camp. That's different.
I don't even camp as day camp. What they call it camp. You can't have day camp.
Yeah, that's different. They have your sleep over camp and your day camp. It's different. It's different.
Man, there's every camp I went to was sleep over in some bush, on top of some hills, some cabins.
Yeah.
That was the camp I know.
Even the camps I went on were in buildings and facilities were all there, but I was away. I was away from home and away from TV and away from telephones. It's just
and everybody asks, so what if there's an emergency?
Oh, phones are there.
I'm 15. Oh, what can I help in the emergency? How how can I help? You know, you telling me that we had less emergencies back then? Because that's a big excuse that everybody gives their kid a phone when they're like 2. What if there's an emergency?
Yeah. I have a story for one of those, but I won't tell it tonight. Because it's time for musical therapy. And we need to have that therapy. 20 minutes to the top of the hour. I want to thank you, Sean, for extended visit here in Healthy Love. Oh, it is we have entered into the Wake Up and Live segment. Look at that.
All right, do your thing. Wake up and live, family. And I'm out. Sean Garity in the building.
Yeah. Blessings, bro. Thank you again. Catch you next week. Sean Garity, ladies and gentlemen. We're inside the Wake Up and Live segment of the show, brought to you by the Wake Up and Live show. Yeah, we're closing out the show to go to bed, and it's Wake Up and Live, right? Sir Rockwell does Wake Up and Live show every morning, starting off at 7. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday goes until 11. On Wednesday and Friday, he goes until 12. Tomorrow, Wednesday, going until 12. From 11 to 12, it's the What is Reggae Music segment. This, right now where you are, you're tuned into Healthy Love, right here on the night shift. And this is our musical therapy segment. And we're kicking off with who? Wild Tree. If I didn't know any better, I would think it's not important to have downtime. But is it because I know better? We have things like this, musical therapy. We just chill.
I know this is just a customary feeling. The moon is our deceiver that will leave you running blind. Your heart is pulling. If I didn't know any better, I'd be falling deeper and deeper. It's true. I hear you calling. If I didn't know any better, and I'd be in love with you. Didn't want to look in the eyes of the one that I would be drawn to. I'm a moth lost in a fire. I know this is just a beautiful illusion, a case of the confusion between love and desire. Your heart is pulling. If I didn't know any better, I'd be falling deeper and deeper. It's true. I hear you calling. If I didn't know any better, and I'd be in love when the flame burned down and set I can hear you down, and you forget I ever came around.
First time that I saw you and looked in your eyes, should have known it shouldn't come as a surprise. You are trouble, deep, deep trouble. Yes, you had that look on your face. You were with your man, but still up in my space, looking trouble. You are trouble.
Yes, I did. That's what downtime brings you.
Why did I run away from you?
It makes you energized.
My woman find out, and she's everywhere.
The sound of Romain Virgo.
Tell me, how can I go
The track is called Trouble.
over me, baby?
Thank you very much, 8721.
Tell me, why you blowing on my house phone when you know I'm not alone? You turned up at my gate, how did you know this was my home? Should have listened to my intuition, I should have never let you in. Should have seen it from the very beginning, that this wasn't more than fun and keep it moving. But call that sexy shape, that small little ways, you put this man in trouble, trouble. You did everything just to get my attention. I'd run away if I knew your intention was trouble, deep, trouble. You're such a liar. The same old story you're telling me wouldn't even change it a little.
This is Son of Anne Marie.
They think that I'm a fool.
Track is called Liar.
Your car had a flat, you ran out of gas. Stop by.
Condolences goes out to Anne Marie's family. She lost her grandma
What is wrong with
recently.
You're a liar. That's why your keys don't work anymore.
You have a very hashtag happy night. Happy.
Oh, a deceiver. You had it good, but now I am done. 'Cause I found someone who loves me better. You almost convinced me I was the problem. I got accustomed to being blamed. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. I picked up the pieces though. I put me back together. Forget we met, don't mention my name. 'Cause you're a liar. That's why your keys don't work anymore. Stop knocking my door. A deceiver. Ooh, you had it good, but now I am done. 'Cause I found someone who loves me better. You're a liar. You're such a liar. No more stories, don't explain. Don't talk, just listen. See your loss is another man's game. Yeah. Never knew what you had, so you missed out. Guess I see you around there. Peace out. You're a liar. That's why your keys don't work anymore. Stop knocking my door. A deceiver. You had it good, but now I am done. 'Cause I found someone who loves me better. You're a liar. No, I can't believe anything that you say. No, I could never, baby. Stop knocking my door. A deceiver. Oh yeah. You had it good, but now I am done. 'Cause I found someone who loves me better.
13 minutes to the top of the hour. We have 13 more minutes before we get out of here. Before we get to that place where we get to enjoy those dreams. Who are you dreaming of? Son of AJ Brown. Track called The Dreams of Me.
Such a sight to see, yeah. My that I wed, she was there, fast asleep on the bed. I had to smile to myself when I heard what she said. She was dreaming, talking in her sleep, but she wasn't counting sheep. And then she moaned and groaned as she squeezed her pillow tight. Oh, what a sight! She was feeling alright. And then she called out my name in the middle of her ecstasy. Give it to me, AJ, she said. Give it to me, baby. She was dreaming dreams of me, deep in her fantasy. Dreaming dreams of me, yeah. Dreaming dreams of me, deep in her ecstasy. Dreaming dreams of me. Alright, alright, oh yeah. AJ, listen. It seems I was just lucky to be right on time to hear her expression so divine, coming straight from the soul and her subconscious mind. She was deep, deep in REM sleep, her body waiting patiently. I could not help myself, I felt my nature rise. No more disguise. I thought it was wise for me to join with her, together underneath the sheet. I felt so complete when she hugged my body. She was dreaming dreams of me. She was deep in her ecstasy. Dreaming dreams of me. Oh, dreaming dreams of me, deep in her fantasy. Dreaming dreams of me. Oh, there she was, yeah. My
9 minutes to go. I think we're gonna take it out to the little nice, easy, lovey-dovey music, reggae style.
Hey babe, you know I really want you close to me. Yeah, I like the way you feel. We're gonna lay it on. This is Joanna Marie, and it's all about DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift. You feel for some stew? Check out Kevin Stew. Hey babe,
Yes, Joanna.
you know I really want you close to me.
Do you know?
I like the way you feel.
Oh, Joanna.
We're gonna lay it on. Bright and early.
This is one of Joanna Marie.
It's on,
Hush, darling.
you're ready. Let us
The passive aggressive tune, originally done by Gregory Isaacs, cool ruler.
I miss a hush, darling. Hush, even if it hurts to cry. Hush, darling. Hush, 'cause I'm not gonna tell you why. Hush, darling. Hush, 'cause after the storm there'll be a calm, yeah. And I will keep you warm, darling. Oh, hey baby. drawn way down tight. From within the dim lights cast two silhouettes on the shade. Oh, what a lovely couple they made. Silhouette, silhouette, silhouette.
From the Juggling Volume 1.
Silhouette, silhouette, silhouette.
Joanna Marie double play. This is Silhouettes.
Put her arms around your waist.
So from the passive aggressive tune, went on over to the stalker tune.
Most taste in the night, wondering why I'm not the one whose silhouettes on the shade. I couldn't hide the tears in my eyes. Silhouette, silhouette, silhouette. Oh, silhouette, 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 silhouette.
Hey there, pretty woman, how you doing tonight? From what I can see, girl, you're doing alright.
The son of Ambelique.
Fellas in the place, they've been crowding your space.
A track called Rent a Tile.
Be tired, girl. You need a break. I just asked you, DJ, to slow it down a taste. We're not asking him to stop. Just play some one drop. We're not asking him to stop, no. Just play some lovers right. We can rent a time. In a rubber style, we can rent a time. Oh, night. Madam style, no, we don't mind some old R&B. Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions, some good old Temptation. Just don't forget that good old one drop. Some Sugar Man and some Gregory Isaac, so we can rent a time. In a rubber dub style, we just rent a time. In a rubber dub style, yeah.
She dark and lovely, skin smooth like buttermilk. Some say she fat, but to me she stuck. Raw dips with a rum for match. Here ketchup with a mistletoe wrap. Full of life like Lindsay Market. All fruits ripe and ready for pick. Seeds prepare ready, a time for plant it. Look what she a give me, me know what she wanted. So me outside this lady, I was wondering maybe if you could make her your baby. Oh, a little nappy head boy or a girl. If we did the unthinkable, it would forward a miracle. Oh, a little nappy head boy or a girl. In my mind, we done the long time. You born already, school shoes and clothes by. You and me together make sense, me not lie. Me know you see too, so it not make sense you try. Deny that the little belly fat and stretch mark, me no mind that. Anything we want, y'all we make up and buy that. Start with a coat stove, then we get one with the pilot like lady. I was wondering maybe if you
talk about progression.
A little nappy head boy.
Start with a cold stove.
If we did the unthinkable,
and then graduate to the pilot light.
Miracle. Whoa, a little nappy head boy, and girl. A little nappy head boy, and girl. Whoa, yeah. Some me say she dark and lovely, skin smooth like buttermilk. Some say she fat, but to me she stuck. Rock.
What you wanna do, baby? I just wanna hold you right now. Oh, baby. Come a little closer.
The sound of Yishka.
Sweet perfume, it sure smells good on you.
gonna bounce out to this one here. Thank you all for tuning in. I come back tomorrow. Real Talk Wednesday. Happy Hump Day to you. Yeah, I'm the first to tell you. You got me saying, you sure look good, even with my eyes closed. Y'all take care until later on. Be good or be good at it. The Wonder Twins on supporting vocals. Who are the Wonder Twins? Shauna Dazzle and G-Mac. Catch y'all later.
You sure look good tonight. And you're so damn fine.
I'm just realizing what's going on over here.
You sure look good tonight.
My.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.